Intellectual angel movies. You open this door with the key of your imagination, with dimensions of sound, of sight, of mind. Welcome to Intellectual Angel Movies. Welcome to the Sport Mind Zone. If you want to get into the zone in sports, there's many things you have to understand, and that inside the gut, this is where we make the hormones that really make our mind and focus the mind. And we have to recognize that a healthy gut, here's where we make all those different hormones. So we have to have good bowel flora. Now, the drug companies have tried to make drugs to help us, but the drugs don't have any life force. They don't have anything to help the life. So we found that all these different synthetics, most importantly, the synthetic sweeteners, they actually interfere with the bowel flora, and then they accelerate problems. We need to have life force, neg entropy, as Schrodinger said. Whole plant foods have been shown to be the best source of this. Reduce weight, increase sex drive, increase intelligence, restore health to all the organs. Whole plant foods. And it makes all the different fiber. And if you don't get the fiber, you can't make the hormones. And
you get irritable. When you get irritable, your work suffers. When your work suffers, the wrong man is convicted. When the wrong man is convicted, he has time to think. When he has time to think, he thinks about you a lot. And when he thinks about you a lot, your house explodes. Don't have your house explode.
It's important to get whole plant fiber. And we should cut back on the meat to help save the planet. A lot of that meat thing was marketing. Now, we're not saying that you can't have some meat. Of course you can. But you do need to get plant fiber. And also you need to be able to get oxygen, air, many other things. Here's a biofeedback lesson to get the most out of life. The most essential nutrient of life is air. And most people only get 25% of the available oxygen in their lungs. Most people just do chest breathing. We now need to teach them to do diaphragm breathing or belly breathing, to utilize the complete lung, to be able to utilize the diaphragm and the ribs. And if you can expand and focus and get the complete breath through the diaphragm and into the chest, into the sinuses, then all of life's processes will work better and health will be increased because you will charge up oxygen.
Belly breathing is deeper part of the lungs. The chest is the upper part of the lungs. That is deep breathing, and even within the head.
In the head, we have sinuses that can receive oxygen. These sinuses are actually cooling towers for the pineal gland. And with the pineal gaze, as you're breathing, you can intensify, because the sinuses are cooling towers for the pituitary, cooling towers for the hypothalamus, cooling towers for the limbic system of our emotions. So it's very important as we get all of the oxygen, we're starting to activate all of our system. The limbic system, stabilizing emotions, and activating the pineal gland, our third eye, which will increase melatonin and DMT through the body.
Belly, chest, head. That's the way it goes, like this. And letting go.
Now let's add some more parasympathetic juice to this. Inhale, stimulating the vagus nerve, belly goes out. Joyful smile, stimulating the facial nerve. Serene eyes, stimulating the oculomotor. And pleasurable exhale, stimulating the glossopharyngeal.
Alternate nostril breathing is very important to get you into the zone. You want to breathe out and then in from the same nostril, then cross over, out, then in from the same nostril 2 or 3 times. This will really help to get you into the zone. Moving the spinal fluid and the brain fluid, circulating the cerebral spinal fluid is very important. You inhale, expand your chest, Expand your stomach, belly breathe, get your neck, and goes back like this, your chin goes back, and when you exhale, curve down so that you get cerebral spinal from the cervical all the way down into the spinal and the sacral. Inhale and exhale and flux, and you will be moving the cerebral spinal fluid. It will be cleaning out the system, bringing nutrients, oxygen, and taking away impurities. To cycle the cerebral spinal fluid as you breathe with a little extra kick to it. So now we're activating oxygen and cleaning out the system throughout the entire body. The belly breathing will stimulate the vagus nerve. We're now stimulating the entire hormones to stabilize the entire body. The autonomic nervous system will become more balanced. We need to get minerals in the water to replace the electrolytes and to deal with all the other different problems. We need minerals in our water for us to properly be healthy.
Every cell in your body uses water to function. If it can't get that water, that cell is going to start shrinking. It's not going to work as well. And this includes your brain cells. So what's going to happen is you're going to start getting confused. You're going to start getting a headache. Your muscles aren't going to work as well. You might even start cramping up a little bit. As you get more dehydrated, that's going to get worse and worse. If you get too dehydrated, you can get in a world of hurt.
To really get minerals into our water, we might use lemon, cucumber, other natural agents to help bring that to life, strawberry, other things, to help get the minerals into our water that we need for life.
The way to know if you're dehydrated is to wait until you're thirsty, because by then you're already dehydrated. One of the things you can do as you're walking around is just pinch the skin on the back of your hand. If when you pinch it and let go, it goes flat, then you're fine. That means you're perfectly hydrated.
You're drinking the wrong water.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Gatorade.
You don't mean that. You're bad people.
73% of your brain is water. Just a little bit of dehydration can upset your activity and your cognitive skills, get you out of the zone. The adrenal gland is where we get our adrenaline from. It sits here on the kidney. We have two of them on different sides of the kidney. And these are very, very important to produce the adrenaline that we need. There's so many things. The adrenal glands can actually make any of the hormones whenever we need them. They're key part of our entire life process. We can see that the massage of the adrenal gland from the front might be able to get there, but actually it's pretty difficult. There's an awful lot of organs to reach through. It's better that we do an adrenal stimulation from the back. And we're going to teach you the adrenal tap. Just setting down, you need to reach your hands into the back, tap lightly on the adrenal spots about 25-30 times. Now recognize that the thymus tap, this is what Tarzan does, the thymus tap. That thymus tap really pushes energy into the body, awakens the thymus, awakens the immune system, awakens the brain. That thymus, when it's depressed because of stress and tension and troubles and concerns, it will then take your immune system down, take your whole energy down. And we want to stimulate that thymus and recognize that the thymus tap, a little bit of song, a little bit of just like Tarzan pounding the chest, the thymus tap, it really works to bring energy into the body and waken up the mind.
With a common denominator.
It's very important for us to understand the need to eat whole plant foods for the fiber. This will feed our gut microbiome, the bacteria, to make the chemicals we need for brain activity. It's very important that we get the fiber, plant fiber, and get that into our diet every day so we can make the proper hormones inside our gut to feed the brain, stabilize all of life. Get everything working. The zone is characterized by slow waves, theta waves, produced by this cocktail of neurotransmitters that we get from the fiber and from the gut. This will really help to get you into the zone. Our sport ElectroCeuticals will help to get you into that theta zone. But it's also very important we recognize we find more strength fighting for something than fighting against something. We've done videos to help you to understand love is a much more powerful emotion. Anger can build strength, but love of life, love of self, love of the game, this can really drive you.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for? Take this!
To get into the zone, we start to synchronize those neurons to start to fire together. And this really creates that into the zone. Then we also recognize that we start to get a reduced sense of self, an expanded awareness of the game, of others. We start to get into the zone. Beneath the words, we start to reduce all those different words and get into a reduced sense of self, an expanded awareness. Now, welcome to the Sport Mind Zone. Now I'm going to play a ElectroCeutical that'll help you get you into that theta vibration and help to get you into the zone.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Good attempt. Now get up one more round. Get up. Don't lay it down. Fight this guy hard. Come on. Come on. He's no machine. Fight in the NFL. Get up. Son of a bitch. Mickey loves you.
Keep! Pick him up! Pick him up! Yeah.
I'm telling you, trust my words that I'm telling you.
It's the truth.
If you have integrity, then you have everything.